「 Oh, hello, traveler. It's been quite a while since I last saw you. Are you, perchance, here to trade something for some doubloons? Yes, it is I, Dabloon cat. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, yes. Welcome to my oddity shop, you little traveler, you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Where have you been, traveler? I'll tell you, I've been away gathering materials to sell to you. Hydrate. Oh my, I don't have that many potions with me, but I suppose I can drink quickly. If you ask of it, Apoc the Traveler. Hello, Olive Garden and Pig Snail as well. Some frequent travelers and shoppers of mine. Drink, I shall drink and also drown. Boom. I have drink it. Oh my god. By the gods. Very loud. Who's this Shoofy you speak of? I'm simply the Bloom Cat. I simply am thine kitty that you so speak to frequently. I don't know who his cat is. Well, travelers, I've been out on a journey. You won't believe it. I drove my wagon out into the forest for many hours. And in that forest, I encountered a fucking one-eyed deer. Who also has the name Pixel. Very strange. Work on IRL inscription. Oh, yes. In my travels, in my journey, I also met Leshy, your inscription master. Yes, very familiar. He's very cool. A fucking one-eyed deer. Yes. Yes. It goes by the name Pixel as well. The great Leshy. Yes, he said, yo mama. It was very strange. I don't have a mother. It was very strange. Tis strange. Do you mean Pixel? What about you? I'll have to jog my memory somehow. You know, the trip was very long and arduous. I can only recall so many small details. Let's see. He did mention a traveler who had mastered his card game. And that the traveler had recently donned armor, and that he was excited to duel this traveler again. Perhaps that was you? How many JoJo alerts for a story? I guess the question is, what kind of story are you asking for? What kind of story are you referring to? Are you considering me some type of story cat? A cat that tells tales of woe? Description stream when Choopy? Who is Choopy? I am simply the Bloon Cat. Am I not a story cat? You know, well, I mean, I guess you could consider me one. You know, my shop of treasures. You know, treasures aren't only objects you hold, but things you can keep within your mind and soul, right? Yeah, Balloon Pea. Yeah, Balloon Pea. Am I not the cat version of Xanathar? You know, that could be my name. Maybe my name is Catthar. Catathar. Catarak. Interesting name, yes. Interesting. But my tale of my journey was very intriguing. It started with a lie. I mean, if you want to, perhaps. Olive Garden, you gave someone else a gift of doubloons? Yes, a lie. My grand adventure started all with a lie. A lie to someone who I care deeply about. And you know, on one hand, people say that a lie is something you should never do. Even if it's a white lie, even if it's a lie that you know is for the better. I, on the other hand, am an avid believer in funny, silly lies. And I think lies can bring spice into a life. I think a lie is something that might be worth investing in if you're able to keep it going, especially. But yes, a lie. I'll set the scene. Alright, guys, I'll set the scene for y'all. So, it all began months ago when a certain movie was announced. But not only its announcement, but the day that it would be released. It was said to be released on October 27th. Who is this Choopy? So this person named Choopy lies if I find the outcome enjoyable. Yes, whoever that Choopy thing is, yes. You know, I've heard of her. I've heard of this Choopy figure. Sometimes she comes into my shop, spits on me, then walks away. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why. She says something about me not being a goat, therefore I'm not worthy or whatever. It's very strange, very strange. But yeah, she lies as often as I lie. And I lie with my fingers crossed currently, right? But yes, so it started with a movie. A movie's date. Very interesting. Sounds just like her, absolutely. She's a bitch. Fucking fight her next time y'all see her, okay? Fight her for me. Xanathar, the cat. Anyway, so this is what happened. The cats or cobras have fingers. Clearly you haven't seen my paws. If I hold up my doubloon, you would see how many paws, how great my paws are. See, my fingers are grand. Very, very crossable, in my opinion. But you wouldn't know, you don't have kitty paws, or cobra paws, or whatever. Nonetheless, this is what happened. So, this movie just so happened to be an important part of infatuation for a fellow creature such as myself, right? And since this movie came out on this very particular day, which is the particular day of the one-eyed deer's birthday, so we all agreed that we would try to meet up for this birthday movie event. But alas, me, Xanathar the cat, and the other creature, a goat, perhaps Choopy knows them, I don't know. They both agreed that they would try to get there, but alas, they had work the day of the movie and also of the birthday, which were the same day, which is very tragic, very, very, very tragic. And so as days came closer to the movie and to this birthday event, they started planning. They said, I wonder if there's a way where we can get to another side of our state to celebrate the birthday. But we have work on this day, so is there a possibility of us skipping work, perhaps? I don't know. At this point, we had already vehemently told our one-eyed deer friend that we couldn't make it. We couldn't make it day of. We had work. We need money. Money very important, right? Ahem. But our friendly deer was is very, very, very she trusts in us, but alas, she forgot that we are little liars. This dumb cow with their dumb pink eye with their nondescription shivers, chupa chupa cobra, bar rah rah rah. I don't know. Maybe I killed her. I'm taking over her channel currently. Oh, hi Pixel, what's up? Are you Chuketh by any chance? Very strange. I should do a revolution. I'll have you know, you're literally in my shop right now. If you have the audacity to start a revolution, at least buy something from me first before you revolutionize my shop. Okay? But nonetheless, so this story continues as we told our dearest friend that we couldn't make it, and that on the day of her birthday, which was also the day of this specific movie that came out, that we would be absolutely not available from morning till night, absolutely off grid due to our jobs. And she believed it, which was great for us. Because behind the scenes, we decided that we would end up taking those days off, that day off. We would take a day early off. For me, I missed a field trip. My goat friend missed their little grocery job. And what we did was that night, the Thursday night instead of Friday night, I took my wagon and my horse, and I removed my tracking device off of my phone so my darling deer couldn't find out where I was, and I traveled to a different city, and I sped to that other city. And when I arrived in that city, I texted the deer and I said, "Oh dear, happy early birthday. I'm sad I won't be able to see you on your birthday. I have to go to bed early tonight because I have to wake up at 8 a.m. and go to work at 8 a.m. and I'll be very busy at 8 a.m. and I won't be able to talk at all for the whole day. I'll see you Saturday." And my darling dear said, "All right, thank you for the birthday wishes, Illy. I'll talk to you when I get a chance." And I said, "Yes, love you too, baby girl, good night." Little did she know, I was in a different city with our little goat friend. The next morning, my goat friend and I woke up early, 7 a.m. We texted, we sent a little messenger pigeon to our dear friend's sister that said, "Hey, we'll be there in about 5 hours." In less than 5 hours, probably, depending on how quickly I drove. And we left very quickly that morning to arrive after many hours of driving, after many hours of leading my horse across towns, cities, little settlements, to arrive in front of the deer's home. We texted the deer's sister and said, "Hey, we're here." Oz, the goat in this situation, played the Sing Happy Birthday song sung by the elephant. Across states. It felt like across states. Oh my gosh. Yeah, across states. Across enemy lines. Through all of the conservative towns, we blasted Miss Miku. We blasted music and talked about various things. We counted all of the roadkill that could have been us. Almost got into an accident at one point. It was horrible. Horrible for the other people that were on the road with us. But eventually we arrived at Pixnail's abode, with her none the wiser of our arrival. For she thought we would arrive the next day, not a day early, on her birthday itself. Pixel dear, how did you feel when you opened the door and you witnessed your two little girly pops at your door? I was got into an accident. Yes. Doubloon cats can always drive. How do you think we get our doubloons? You were shook? I twas shook. It was a whole thing. I don't believe it. The week before, I had to start lying to Pixnail. And like, "Nope, I can't make it, can't make it. Contacted her whole family and was like, "Okay guys, everyone lie to her." It was so fun. Honestly, I want to do it again to you next year, but if I do it more than once, then you'll know. So I can't do it. It's impossible. But it is tempting. Now I have to think about a better way to celebrate your birthday next year. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Any ideas, any neon? Well, actually, no, I can't take any of your ideas because Pixel was here, therefore she would know. Unless if you forgot within a year. Did you forget any ideas that I come up with? Or for the next year? That day, Pixel was the only one to go to work. And we met her co-workers. And they were all very excited to meet us, which is very funny. Pixel, do you talk about Oz and I at your work? You always want a surprise party growing up, so it's really fulfilled something. Good. This was a dub in my book. Very much a dub. It was very much worth let's see, because also, oh, you talk about also. Tell your coworkers I'm sorry for whatever you told them. But see, you know, my evil masterful plan started a while before, right? And I decided that, because let's see, it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was when we, was the last stream. So, what happened, so my darling goats, my darling travelers, what y'all witnessed was my evil plan beforehand. So I would stream all day, as y'all witnessed, right? I was there all stream, making this beautiful cat form, as y'all know, right? And so after that, I went, took a shower, and I prepped to travel, all while texting Pixel, being like, oh, baby girl, so excited for this weekend, for Saturday, when I'll see you on Saturday, not Friday, but Saturday. Oh shit, that just reminded me. My dad gave me a lantern to hand to my sister, and I forgot to give it to her. A little pocket lantern, also known as a flashlight. I was impressed. You know, listen. On one hand, it's not good to lie in a relationship because that makes no trust be built. But on the other hand, man, was it fun to lie. You know, it's a whole thing. A whole little thing. This weekend we also had Halloween, guys. Also, happy last day of the Dead to those who are celebrating. This lie is okay. Nice. Okay, guys, I've been approved of lying for birthday celebration reasons. It's been approved. You know, because one of what's worse is, like, in, like, TV shows all the time, there'll be, like, an episode where it's a character, like, everyone is lying to them when it's, like, their birthday or something, so they can host a surprise party, but it turns out really bad, and then, like, the moral of the story is, like, don't lie to your friends, even if it's at the cost of, even if it's in order to make them happy with something. But that's always the moral of the story, you know? And I feel like it didn't turn out the way that TV made it seem. Maybe it's also because we showed up really early in the day, because we got there before noon, I thought. I don't even know when we arrived at your abode. Just gotta be good at lying. Yeah, I just have to be really good at lying. That's all I gotta do. I mean, clearly I'm pretty good at lying. Yeah, well, we knew that you were going to work at 5, so I was like, we gotta get there way before then so we could at least hang out in case we weren't able to, like, go with you to work. And then, guys, also that weekend, FNAF the movie came out. Has anyone here watched FNAF? I'll try not to do any spoilery. I'll try not to give a spoilery review. Yeah, you're feeling emo? Good, good, good. I mean, not good that you were feeling emo, but good that we were able to arrive early. FNAF so good. How was FNAF? You didn't watch it? Oh! It's on Peacock already. You could, if you're gonna get a fucking stupid ass Peacock, Peacock subscription, you can watch it. Yeah, so we watched it Saturday, so the day after it had its debut, and it ate pretty hard. It ate pretty hard. I'll try not to give a total spoilery review. I'll give a review from the perspective of the artist I am, the artisan I remain. So, art-wise, the set design, that was amazing. The clothing design for each person, that shit was so good. You could see what every person was about just based on their clothing. Like, MC Mike at the very beginning of the movie, like when you get a shot of him walking up to his sister's like a little tent in her bedroom, and like you see that he has like a sock with a hole in it, like right on the big toe, which is very silly, goofy little sock. But also, that sock having its little hole in it is just so telling of what kind of guy he is. You know, he's just being chillin'. He's kind of a slob. He doesn't care about his, you know, fashion, what he's looking like. He's just there. He's gonna use items for their utility rather than fashion, you know? Very, very good character writing on just simply a fucking sock. Crazy shit. Oh, welcome to my doubloon shop, Traveler Fascine. Let's see, you're a chimera, correct? Perhaps you'd like an item that could accentuate your chimeric abilities. Perhaps. Would you be interested in lime lips? This object here is able to mimic your mouth movements and make it seem as though you're talking from far away. If I was to throw it over here across the room, and I walked away, you'd be able to still hear my voice. Here, check this out. You see how that worked? Isn't that amazing? It was just like I was there still. So, if you're interested in having an object quite as intriguing as this, it would only cost you 5 doubloons. Is this script LimeWire? Well, you see, you could inscript a audio into it, similar to LimeWire. And, you know, but the thing is, you have to record it live. So, technically, I could record my own voice singing to you with my beautiful tones, and you would have a lullaby of sorts of me available to you, you know. See how that works? Very interesting, very interesting. Only 5 doubloons? Only 5 doubloons here. Only 5 doubloons, like literally, guys. Incredible, if you will. Look at this. Look at this object. How could you not want this? Look at this. Look. It fits in your hand perfectly. And then, if you put it on your mouth, you have a perfect mouth. It's like you don't even have to put on lipstick or anything. You just wear it on your face and you know, a doubloon dub, if you will. 5 doubloons sounds like a deal, honestly. I agree. 5 doubloons is a deal. 5 doubloons is absolutely a deal of some sort. It is something that not many doubloon goers would be willing. Looks so scuffed. How could this be scuffed? Look at me and tell me that this is scuffed. This is perfect. Clearly you don't have any taste. Here, if I move it lower, how's this? Yeah, my nose now, is that better? Or is it just above being better? See, it's perfect. I could walk out of my store right now. And experience the lusciousness of my lips. You know, I could chew on this lime very, very well. I could chew on it very well. Only 5 doubloons. Only 5 doubloons for such a wonderful item. Very interesting. Let's see what other items I could sell off to y'all. That one's still up for grabs. Here. For you. A 7 bull. A 7 bull. That is nearly the size of my body. As you can see here. Nearly this. It's the size of my body minus my head. Very intriguing. A 7 bull gives you energy. It packs a punch of some sort. You could say that this could be some sort of healing potion. Very interesting, right? Yes. Only 10 doubloons. You may ask me, whatever my name is, the cat, why 10 doubloons and the lime lips are only 5? Well, if you think about it this way, you can speak for yourself, and you can send notes. The lime lips is just an easier thing, but you need HP. Do you see what I mean? That's why you need the 7 bull. Right? I know. A hard bargain I drive. To my dear travelers who have entered my tavern. My tavern, my shop. My shop. I can't believe that y'all are silent at this proposition of good items. It's not often that you get good things from shopkeepers. Normally, any other shopkeeper would simply just swine and swindle you. And I know I just told a story about how I'm a liar, but this time I'm not lying. Cross my heart and hope to die. Or else, I'll eat some huckleberry pie. See what I mean? No liar would ever make a promise like that. Other objects I have that may be of interest to you all. Let's see. If I go into the back. It's not lying, it's called veering a bit of the way from the truth. Well, how about this? A nose that makes anyone giggle at the prospect of wearing it. How's this? You see, this nose makes you instantly funnier. And I know you may be a little, I know you may not be sure about this, but you have to wear it yourself in order to see the effects. As I find myself incredibly funny, especially when I'm wearing the nose. Now this is comedy. How does it honk? Well, you just have to wear it, and then every time you tell a joke, a honk will erupt from the ether. An ethereal honk will bless your ears. I don't think I need the nose, though. Well, clearly you haven't been taking my business seriously. Yes, ethereal honks. Yes, guys, yes. You'll take several? Alright, so each one is 50 doubloons. 50 doubloons. So, I would like those, ASAP if you're taking several. Several leaves, open many 50. Yes! You think it's easy to be funny? You need to be brave in order to be funny. You need to have cojones to be funny. And considering that a nose is shaped like a ball, therefore it is also cojones. So the moment that you get this, you get the cojones to be funny. Do you see how this works, people? In this economy, yes, in this doubloon economy, I have thousands of doubloons. Thousands saved up over the year. You can easily get this. I'm sure you've had doubloons on your block. If not, if you're willing to trade, I would accept a trade offer for a doubloon nose. A trade in trade for this nose and my doubloon funny giggles. But it must be a worthy trade. Something worthy of this nose. That is 50 doubloons. And if you can think of something, tell me. Otherwise, I'll keep on going on my inventory. How about a legendary ball of lint? Oh, what does the lint do? What does this ball of lint do, Fassy May? Very mystical item. What does it do? Sell me on this, please. Sell me. Make me want to trade you my nose for a ball of lint. That is mystical. What is so mystical about this lint? Does it by chance teleport me anywhere I need to go? As long as one half of the lint is in the place I plan to be, in the place I am? Does the ball of lint perhaps entertain me indefinitely? So if I was to ever test, I would simply have it with me. While in a confined space, it collects over time, and in no time you'll be able to gain enough to knit whatever I desire. Oof. That is an interesting bargain there. You see, so here's the thing. Many people who love to enter my shop do enjoy knitting and crocheting, as it is a very popular thing among the travelers that I trade with. Very interesting, very interesting. So, where did you get to this ball of lint? Where did you gain it? Who or what bestowed you with this? A fellow merchant never You're a merchant? Oh, Fassy. Fassy. You claim yourself to be a merchant? You want to give away all your trade secrets? I see how it is. I see how it is. Very interesting that you came into my shop selling your own wares. I will deeply consider this offer. I am intrigued, I won't lie. But I wonder if it is of same value as the funny nose. I may have to consult my book of great secrets in order to decide this. In the meantime, other objects I come with. We have the most perfectly, always perfect, sunny side up egg. This egg is always perfectly poached, perfectly cooked, and tastes like whatever you desire to be. It is simply like a good berry. Yes, a good berry egg, yes. Simply, yes. If you wanted to taste like the blood of your enemies, you simply wish upon the yolk and it will taste like whatever serum you desire it to be. If you want it to taste like stardust, simply look into the shine of this egg and it will taste oh so divine. It could taste like Biff if you so desire it. See, I'm simply a cat merchant. I'm not no chupacabra. Therefore, I've never had Biff taste. But I'm sure if I asked that wench, Chupacabra Choopy, what she wanted, I'm sure she would say that it would taste like a wonderful roasted goat after you'd remove the blood from it or something like that. How about I do a better, offer me a sunny down egg? What does the sunny down egg do? Does it taste like the exact opposite of something you want? I'm intrigued. Speak, Fassy May. I want to know more of your wares. You have this cat intrigued, indeed. Tell me what you have. My egg goes here. I wonder what it could possibly be. Perhaps something interesting. Perhaps another mystical object. Can you get an egg calzone? You can make your egg taste like a calzone. Not only does it taste like whatever you desire, but it also holds a secret inside. You have to purchase to find out. Well, how much does your egg cost? How much does the egg cost? I'm intrigued. I desperately want to know. I can't believe a fellow merchant of doubloon wares would simply come into my shop and begin to try to sell me things. I suppose trade offers are available. A low price of 100 doubloons, but from one merchant you can lower it down to 75. Ah! How interesting. You simply desire 75 of my great doubloons. The sunny side down egg when you can't even afford my nose of giggles? Settle over trade. You know, I suppose. Trade. How much is that hood I have on? My hoodie, my cloak of mysterious mystique and wonder, you mean? My cloak is not for sale, for this is a gift handed to me by a goddess that I once met. Although she resembled that chupacabra, she definitely could not have been the chupacabra. She was too mystical, too wonderful, too dainty to be that thing that y'all talk about so often. But she handed me this cloak and told me when I was a little bab, that I would be one day a great merchant. I'd one day be a great merchant, and then all my dreams would come true as long as I wore this cape. But it was not the chupacabra, despite their similar looking hairs. So no, not for sale. Not for sale at all. So I'm sorry, Olive Garden. But perhaps we can make you something in trade. Perhaps a blanket that you can pretend is some type of cloak. Perhaps that. Let's see what I have. We have this blanket. It is riddled with stars and hearts, which make great presents and also a great cloak in case you are cold. Yes, a blanket, yes. So this blanket right here, it is very warm as it is becoming fall. It is perfect for that in case you do not own a heater. If you do own a heater, maybe your shoulders get cold, you could wear this. Now this blanket is a normal blanket, no mystique, simply blankie. Perhaps the most interesting thing about this blanket is that it can be machine washed. And it does not need to go to a dry cleaner, despite the fact that it is knitted. Interesting, I know. This is a simple 5 doubloons. 5 doubloons. This mystical, not so special blankie. Yes, yes. And you can wrap it around yourself like a cloak. How does that sound? Hold on, this merchant needs agua. Sorry, not agua. I need me a 7 bull. A 7 bull to regain my HP. Damn. That 7 bull is crisp. Crispa. Put the blanket up. Let's see what else I have. Let's see. Aha! A perfect object right here. For some of you, you may have already purchased an alternative version of this. But since y'all seem to like that chupacabra so much, I have the original body pillow of that thing that y'all care about so much. This body pillow right here depicts her in her most classic design. Very, very stunning. Ignore the fact that the arms are cut off on this body pillow. Now this design not only is classic, but you can imagine the fact that it suits the size of the pillow more. The pillow being only 5 feet tall. Currently in my arms it is shrunken because I have magic that makes everything the size for me to fit. But if it was next to me, to be accurate to the thing's height, it would look more like this. So y'all can imagine being next to this, perhaps. I sure can, as long as it's in my hand and it's within holding size. Like this, as you can see. Very interesting. This, since I hate the Cobra, you can have it for free. You can have it for free with any other purchase, specifically. So if you make a purchase of any sort, you can have this with it. And if you make a secondary purchase, I'll give you the pillow as well, not just the casing. And now, isn't that interesting? Isn't that a great deal? That just such a good deal. I'll have her hang out over here like mommy. Let's see what other things I can have. Let's see. Many objects await. Let's see. Hey, here we go. This is a dismembered arm holding cards of some sort. Very interesting. So if you hold this arm, you have this arm with you, you'll be able to look at the cards of not only your own hand, but also of your enemies. And also this hand and this whole arm tends to hold the cards in a perfect fan shape where you're able to cool yourself down if you get too hot. Very interesting, yes. Very interesting. Ignore the fact that the arm is cut off abruptly. That's part of its charm, in my opinion. Very intriguing. I'll go and hide this for now. That would be another 50 doubloons, by the way, for the arm. It's hard to get arms for a good value on the market. 50 doubloons is a steal, basically, for an arm of card holding. Oh, here we go. For those who wish to go back to 2010, I have a rainbow mustache. For any of those who may be wishing to go back to the past, a blast to the past, if you will. Although it does not suit me the best, as it continues to be moved into strange spots. Some people would say that this reminds them of YouTube, which is a strange play that many people are a part of. The theater company YouTube is very interesting. This mustache itself, simply inhaling next to it gives you visions of the future, of things like computers and smart devices, whatever that means. I don't know. I do not know, traveler. This, 2 doubloons. It's not used to me. I don't need anything to huff, so 2 doubloons for the huffing mustache. Indeed, yes. Indeed. Let's see. Aha, here. Something. 9 doubloons for these nuts. 30 million doubloons specifically. Thine nuts are not one that you can have. But this next object, much easier to get a comprehensive handle of. This is glitter. A glitter explosion. So you could place it anywhere. You could place it anywhere on your body, and your body has instant gratification of having glitter explode from that orifice. I could put it in my nose, and my nose is glitter bombing. If there was anyone you needed to glitter bomb. Olive Garden. That is so many doubloons. Looks like it was only 5. Shit. Clearly you don't understand the doubloon economy. Doubloons are much cheaper than your earthly dollar. Clearly. Well, I guess I'll have to show you thy nuts that you're receiving. Hold on. I'll have to get them together. Oh god. Where are my nuts at? Guys, this is rough. Alright. This is one nut. And I'll get the other nut. Here are thy nuts that you have requested. As you can see here, they are magical looking. Yes. If I raise their size, bring them up to you so you can see them properly, since you've just bought them. Yes. Magical nuts. Yes, as you can see, they have a wonderful, mystical, possibly alien hue shift to them. This side is cool tones. Very interesting considering that nuts should be all warm. This side shows the heat. It's almost a peach color on this side. This burning situation that seems to be going on here. Perhaps these nuts were too close to the sun. Too close to the sun. The other side, close to hell, I don't know. Yago, I have received news from the womb. Not from the nuts, but from the womb. That I need to wrap up my shop very soon in order to help out a lady next door. Very interesting, very interesting. I will sell y'all just a few more wares before I depart from this grand journey that we've taken together. How about that? Although my shop is only open for a little bit of time today. Perhaps it'll come back in the future? Yes. Well, last few objects I could possibly think of selling to y'all. Let's see. You'll take one of everything? That's a lot. That's a lot of doubloons. I'll have to find you and find you later. I'll mail them all to you. Alright. Here we go. The next object. This object right here is seen, okay, and is allegedly, okay, this object is allegedly the helmet that Sir Arthur wore during the War of the Holy Grail, when he was searching for the Holy Grail that was bestowed upon the Knights Templar. This is the helmet that he wore that protected his head, his brain, his everything from those who dare fight him. Alright, very grand. This is his helmet. This cap protected him from all evil doing. All evil was naysayed against this helm. Alright, as it says here, this was his own chant that he said to his men as he led them into battle. His army. Listen to this chant every time. As it says. Women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beasts dare make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. As you can see, this is a sigil of protection. Yes, that is correct, Pixel. Yes, protection against women, against fish, man and beasts, and those who are against the Knights Templar. Now you may be wondering, Xanathar, the doubloon cat, what could possibly be the Holy Grail? And I have the Holy Grail with me, actually. Now, the thing is, the Holy Grail is not the drink but the cup that the drink resides in. Yes, the Holy Grail means many things, you know. It can be the soul, right? Perhaps it is what the soul chose. And the Holy Grail, all right, guys, the Holy Grail here that I have to show you is quite interesting. Okay, it may resemble something not Holy Grail-esque, but in reality, that's why it was able to be protected for so long, because it didn't look like a Holy Grail. according to the legends, but according to my research, it is indeed a holy grail. And that, I got it from the Dr. Pepper Museum in Texas. This is a Dr. Pepper can, which is a holy grail in Texas. You see what I mean? Now this holy grail right here, 50,000 doubloons. Maybe steep. With the hat, and the hat itself, I mean, with the helm of Sir Arthur, the helm of Sir Arthur is 1,000,000 doubloons. But for you, my dear viewer, I will simply let you take it for 1,000 doubloons. If riddle me piss. Okay, if you can answer my riddle, then I can simply give it to you for only 1,000 doubloons. If yes, if. Okay. So, here is a riddle for you, alright? So, what is a question that you can never answer yes to? Once again, what is a question you can never answer yes to? Whoever says it first will be the winner. I'm only needing 1,000 doubloons for my helm. And before anyone says murder, it is not murder. It is not murder. I should have given y'all a time limit. Here, I'll give y'all until 1 minute from now. God damn, this Dr. Pepper good. Yes, an answer you cannot say yes to. That you can never say yes to. What is the question that you can never say yes to? What is the opposite of yes? What is 2 plus 2? These are very good ideas that y'all are having. But alas, no. Nar. Let's see, time's starting to tick. Tick. Tick and tick. Just a few more seconds. Tell what happened. 1 full minute. Any final answers? Oh, how exhilarating this is. What is it? Oh, these are good. These are all good, but alas, you are all wrong. And since you're wrong, I'll be putting my helm of Sir Arthur and my Holy Grail away. Ahem. The answer is... Are you asleep? Are you asleep? Is the answer to the riddle. Because if you were asleep, how could you possibly say yes? Opposite of yes in this scenario is the inability to answer. Question number 2. Yes, but that's not the one I was thinking. And as the doubloon cat of all the cats, on Dr. 7, please. Nar. Nar. Denied. Denied. Oh, would you look at that? It is time for your favorite doubloon cat to make way. I must close up shop for the night. It is time for me to adieu. Adieu and adjourn myself. I must go. It is much to my great despair that I must do this, but alas, it is simply what happens. Hyper, I have bad news for you. We are just ending, closing up the shop right now. How tragic. But alas, you know, perhaps, if y'all so desire this cat to come back, I might come back tomorrow.
Hey, Vsauce! Michael here.
Michael! I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, unless if y'all want that chupacabra thing to be here. Otherwise, it'll just be me. So, y'all could tell that chupacabra thing if y'all want me, Xanathar, the cat, or if you want her tomorrow. I'm sure she'll ask about it in her channel, freaking Discord or whatever. Anyway, that is besides the point. I must go and help out people of my space. Yeah, Xanathar the Balloon Cat. I will see y'all again surely. I'd be remiss to not see y'all again. Here, and as any good doubloon cat, I will part ways using a great song. Yes, and all those who came to my shop today, you may have 5 doubloons just for hanging out. Thank you, Olive Garden, for the hydrate. Now, take your doubloons and go. Goodbye.